Basically, Larry had submitted somebody had asked him to submit a portfolio, and so he submitted a portfolio to General Motors, and I guess whoever he submitted it to didn't like being told to hire somebody, so they just made Larry sit in their waiting room at their personnel or human resources department at the time. So he would go every day and sit for 8 hours. And he did this for a few days, evidently. And finally, Larry isn't one to take things lying down. He's very assertive. So he finally caught someone that he knew there and said, "Hey, what's the deal?" And so they said, "Well, what do you mean?" So they took him to the right place and got to the right person in charge, and he said, "Yeah, hire him. I mean, that's it. I want him." So he was hired by General Motors to work specifically for one of the chief designers at General Motors, and he became basically, this isn't kind of the right word, but it's or the right phrase, but it gets the point across. He became his pet, basically, his private designer. So Larry did a lot of the really unique things under the tutelage of Bill Mitchell, who was head of styling at General Motors. So, because he liked what he did and he knew he could handle everything that he threw at him.
So is that how the Stingray came about?
That's exactly right. It was Bill Mitchell's idea, and Larry made it come to life. I mean, that's how things work in the automotive industry. Is there'll be a chief designer or chief stylist that takes credit for everything, and then he has his people do all the work. But Larry got credit for what he did, because that's the kind of guy Bill Mitchell was, I think. So from that standpoint, Larry really revered Mr. Mitchell. And there's a lot of stories that went on that what Larry had done for him and vice versa.